Picture this. You're in Ho Chi Minh City. It's 6 a.m. The sun is barely up, the humidity hasn't even hit yet, but the streets are already gridlocked. You see massive queues wrapping around the block. And then, weaving through the traffic, you see dozens of motorbikes carrying whole roasted pigs strapped to the back seats.
It sounds like a scene from a chaotic movie, doesn't it? Or maybe a very intense royal visit.
Exactly. If you didn't know better, you'd think the city was evacuating or celebrating a massive lottery win. But it's neither. It's the 10th day of the Lunar New Year.
Right. You are witnessing the phenomenon known as 𝘬𝘪𝘐𝘴, or the Day of the God of Wealth. And honestly, describing it as a festival feels like an understatement. In Saigon, this is practically an economic sport.
It really is. It's fascinating because, on paper, it's a religious observance. It's dedicated to 𝘠𝘠𝘰, the deity who manages treasures and luck. But in practice, it feels like the Black Friday of spiritual insurance.
That is a brilliant way to put it. Spiritual insurance. Because that is exactly what's happening. 𝘠𝘠𝘰 is essentially the CFO of the heavens. The belief is that if you pay your respects and your money on this specific day, you are locking in financial luck for the next 12 months. It's not just superstition, it's a mindset shift.
So, let's talk about the premium for this insurance, the gold. I've read that people believe buying gold on this day is non-negotiable.
It's the headline act. The gold rush is literal here. People queue for hours to buy just a small piece of gold. It acts as a physical lucky charm for their savings. But think about the psychology there. You aren't spending money. You're converting cash into an asset and attaching a prayer to it. It's a very clever cultural mechanism to encourage saving right at the start of the year.
It's a savings account with a divine interest rate. But it's not just about the metal, right? I mentioned the roasted pigs earlier. The food scene on this day is incredible.
Oh, the food is the soul of the day. You have the 𝘠𝘢𝘠 set on the altars. It's a specific triad, a piece of roasted pork, boiled eggs, and shrimp or crab.
Is there a logic to that combination? Or is it just a delicious menu?
Oh, there's deep logic. It represents creatures of the land, the water, and depending on interpretation, the sky or different environments. It's about encompassing all realms of abundance. But the real star, specifically in Southern culture, is the flying snakehead fish.
The grilled snakehead fish, 𝘬𝘠 Nướng. I've seen them lined up on grills by the hundreds. Why a snakehead fish? It's not exactly the prettiest creature.
It's not about beauty. It's about resilience. The snakehead fish is tough. It survives in difficult conditions. By offering it, you aren't just asking for money to fall from the sky. You're asking for the resilience to earn it. It represents abundance, sure, but also the grit required to succeed in business.
That adds a layer of depth I didn't expect. It transforms the ritual from give me money to give me strength, and you see this everywhere, right? It's not just the traditional markets.
That's the most striking visual contrast. You can walk through District 1 or District 7 areas full of glass skyscrapers, tech startups, and multinational banks, and you will see these elaborate ritual tables set up right in the lobby. You have the old world rituals taking place inside the new economy.
It creates this unique energy in the city. It's not somber, it's electric.
It's collective optimism. That's the economic value of the day. From the auntie selling flowers at the wet market to the jewelry giants, everyone gets a piece of the pie. And everyone is wishing each other, "Phát tài phát lộc, may you be prosperous." It's a shared hope that lifts the mood of the entire city.
So, for the expats or visitors listening who might feel a bit intimidated by the gold queues, how do they get involved without emptying their bank accounts?
You absolutely don't need to buy a kilo of gold. In fact, I'd advise against the gold queues unless you enjoy what I call a cultural endurance test.
I'll pass on the endurance test. I prefer the food route.
Exactly. Go eat like a king. Find a local spot. Order some of that roasted pork or the grilled snakehead fish. You're supporting local vendors, which is the spirit of the day. Or take a trip to District 5 Chinatown. Visit the 𝘠𝘠𝘰 Temple. The atmosphere there is thick with incense and red lanterns. It's visually stunning.
It sounds like it's less about the transaction and more about the participation.
Precisely. You can just wish your local landlady or colleagues a happy God of Wealth Day. That positive energy is currency in Vietnam.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it? We often look at these traditions as quaint or superstitious. But in a volatile world, isn't there something powerful about an entire society agreeing on one specific day that this year is going to be good?
I think that's the secret. The gold might fluctuate and the pork will be eaten, but the confidence, that self-fulfilling prophecy that success is coming, that is the real wealth they're buying.
A fascinating blend of faith and finance. Well, whether you're buying gold or just grabbing a pork banh mi, here is to a prosperous year ahead.
Phát tài phát lộc, everyone.